Good morning. So when I got this assignment, it seemed pretty easy, give a few-minute testimony. And I said, well, I've got a million stories I can choose from. And then I realized I had a problem. I had a million stories to choose from. And I wasn't sure which way to go. But I figured the best way was to give you kind of the Don testimony montage. And here we go. I've spent more time in my life being an atheist than a Christian. And I was my own God, and nobody could tell me what to do. Anything good that happened to me was my doing. Anything bad was someone else's doing. So that's kind of the way I lived life for a long time. And I think God got a little sick of that. And during a night of heavy sinning, he sent me my wife, who dragged me to church a couple times. Didn't really want to go, but I went because she was going, and I wanted to hang out with her. And over the years, kind of chiseled away the stone in my heart, and got me to where 8 years ago, Easter Sunday, that I gave my life to Christ. Even then, I wasn't really sure what to do with it. I had all this new freedom, but I really didn't know what to do, didn't know where to go with it. And I got transferred off to St. Louis for my job. And that left Betsy here with the kids to run the household while I was 400, 300 miles away working and running my own life, which my own life then slipped back into where I was. Not an atheist, but I just wasn't preparing, wasn't walking the walk or anything like that. I wasn't sure what to do. We were at our breaking point. I had to come back here, both emotionally and financially. We were getting killed. And I finally turned to help, because I don't turn to help very easily from people. And I turned to help from a friend, and she turned me back to God to pray. And I did that, and God pretty much immediately took control, and within a couple of weeks I was back here with my same job, which was a big blessing. And then more recently, I'm going to call you out, Kayla. Kayla came to us a few months ago and confessed that she thought she was an atheist. And right away, panic set in for both of us, because I knew where I had been, and I thought, well, I wasn't raised in a Christian home, and he came and got me. But we thought we had done everything right. We were coming to church. We were in huddle. We were doing all the things that we should do, so how could this even possibly happen? And then another miracle happened. She got sick. That wasn't the miracle. The miracle was, while she was in the hospital, the good people of this church took care of us. They brought us food to our house and the hospital. They prayed. They brought flowers, presents, and anything you could think of, and that brought her back to us and back to God, which I thank God for. Just the other day, we were riding to school. And I put on God's Not Dead on my iPod and put it on repeat, and I think we listened to it 5 times on the way to school singing it, and I got a text from her later saying, I had that song in my head all day long, and it's really not a bad song to have in your head all day long. But so the moral of all of this is the assignment was, where is Jesus in my life right now? And to go all the way around the block to come back to the beginning, Jesus is behind me because he's got my back and he's cleaning up my past. He's next to me because he's listening to me. And he's in front of me because he's leading the way. Thank you.